PYX 106.
This is Adam Rupeka. Today is March 26th, Saturday. Recently, after being out on bail, I came home to my apartment and found 3 black SUVs unmarked with at least half a dozen men coming in and out of my apartment. I don't know if they were there to kill me, plant evidence, gather evidence. I have no clue. They certainly didn't have any kind of search warrants. I kept out of sight and quickly got out of there. I am now on the run for my life, and this is all because of everything that I've exposed of police doing. As soon as I get to another safe location, I'll make another update and let everybody know what's going on.
It's Adam Rupeka right there. What was the name of that Facebook page?
It's a Facebook page, Capital District Cop Block.
Cop Block, yeah. I think so.
That right?
That's all right.
Cop Block.
Yeah, Cop Block.
Thank you.
Adam Rupeka, of course, the guy flipped off the Saratoga police officer, ended up getting a judgment awarding him some cash. Then he flew the thing into the smokestack over there in downtown Albany at the State House. It's 1-800-LAW-1010, 1-800-LAW-1010.com. Paul Harding on the phone to talk to us about that. What do you think, man? This Rupeka story gets more and more interesting every day.
He does. You know, it looked like he was on a roll. He got away with one up in Saratoga. He, had a bad event occur to him. He was compensated handsomely for it, so it appeared, and gets in a little bit of trouble with the drone, as you said, going into the Capitol area, and now he's on the defensive. He's been charged with sexual abuse of a 15-year-old girl.
Right, and the latest is, and you said, did you know if he's in Canada? The rumor is they went to Canada, him and his girlfriend.
He posted something that says, I'm in Alberta, Canada, which I had to go to the map, and quite frankly, Alberta, Canada is way over there, right? You know, you're just knocking on Vancouver.
Well, that's what I would have said, though, because I'd be over there in Prince Edward Island eating mussels and saying I'm over in, Bellingham, Washington or something.
So but Paul, he's not doing anything illegal unless he doesn't make it back for court on Tuesday, right?
Correct. His court date's Thursday. His girlfriend's court date's Tuesday. And, he's allowed to go to Canada, he can go to Alberta, he can go to wherever he wants.
Is he allowed to say he's on the run, though? He's saying he's on the run.
It feels like he's baiting the police a little bit here, kind of the classic, style that we've seen from him. But at the end of the day, if he's back to his court date, he's allowed to do whatever he wants. Now, if he doesn't come back, the result is he would forfeit bail. It would be a warrant for his arrest. And then if he decided to stay in Canada, would they extradite? It's pretty difficult procedure to do. Historically, they reserve that for things maybe a little more serious than this.
So you're saying that if I act like a dick, Paul, and I want to leave the country, it's not that easy to get me out of Canada if you want me back here?
Yeah, it's not that easy. It's super expensive. And so, again, it'd be a but depending on the charge, if you have a serious felony charge, they're going to work their way back. But he's got a misdemeanor charge. We don't know what happened here. I mean, the allegations are such that certainly sparks everyone's interest around the case. Maybe something, maybe nothing. But extradition is usually reserved for things just a bit more serious. But because again, you hate to because it's him, because of the media attention on this. If he didn't come back, and again he may be sitting in Schenectady, just watching this thing unfold. But if he doesn't come back, they would have to make that decision.
One last Rupeka question here is. Well, or just statement, or however you feel about this. I mean, it's easy to go, all right, he's guilty on this one, he's on the run, but, I mean, isn't there a chance he's being set up? I mean, a fraction of a chance?
Of course. I mean, you got to have that in mind.
But Paul, I mean, you're a reasonable adult. I mean, that is a possibility,
Thanks,
right?
Cantara.
No offense, Quinn.
Well, I think he said neither of us are reasonable enough to assume that. We want to put the blame on the guy who went to law school, and that's
possible.
I think you have to look at that. You do, and I think the police are looking at it, the media's looking at it. But at the end of the day, this guy's almost, by what he's done, he's become, one police officer, interacted with him and interacted improperly with him is no longer employed, right? So it's not as if, other police officers or authorities want to be part of that list. So my guess is they would be super careful in processing against them. Could it be, conspiracy? Could it be a setup? Absolutely. Got to look at everything. Look at the facts. Look at the witness here in terms of the charging witness. But generally, when with him, I'll bet he's being treated with kid gloves. He gets pulled over in Troy. Everybody's, I don't want to pull him over. You pull him over. Kind of thing.
The setup could be the actual incident that happened could have been a lot more, less dramatic than than it sounds at this moment. But maybe we'll hear from Rupeka on that at some point.
I
on this
believe
Thelma
we will.
Louise ride.
I'm sure
Right.
we will. It's attorney Paul Harding from Martin Harding and Mazzotti, 1-800-LAW-1010 and 1-800-LAW-1010.com. Quickly here, if I get pulled over at 1 a.m. on a Friday and drive away from the cop, what would happen to me, Paul?
Yeah, they're gonna track you down and they're gonna arrest you and they're gonna.
Why did that happen to the Schenectady cop?
Well, again, we talk about speculating. Everything here looks like there's something going on, right? He's pulled over one time. The police approach the car. He then drives away. They later on that evening, or maybe shortly thereafter, they pull him over again. This time they interact with him, and he drives away again. Sure, if it happened to you, I don't see the same outcome, but we don't know the facts here.
No
and
breathalyzer, I read. Did you read that too?
I did, yeah. They said no alcohol, and so there's an internal investigation going on within the police. They're going to really be scrutinizing the police officers who pulled them over.
Second generation guy, but
Yep.
family been in the biz now for a couple generations. 5 years on the job, probably's got a lot of friends.
Who are cops, and this happens all the time.
Right, and if I'm a cop, frankly, it's probably why I'm not a cop. I let the guy go too. I mean, if I knew him and he seems safe.
This is a story because why? Because it made the paper? Wouldn't it always make the paper?
It's weird. I don't know. That's a good question.
Well, it probably is going to get some more action in the paper than it normally would. So if you would, it's because he's a police officer, it's being really watched. But and again, I can't deny that I think we'll have to wait for the facts to come out. Historically, under those set of facts, there would have been a different process.
And then next week, Paul, on the show, we might have a story for you about the legalities of snapping photographs of your patients in the hospitals. A woman busted up there in Fulton, New York, up near Syracuse, for taking pictures of a guy's junk. Is the law that she showed the junk to her friends after she left work, or is she just not allowed to do that? Don't go anywhere. Wait, come back next week.
What about your lawsuit against Kevin Rush on the river? Your
I'm
civil
working
suit
on
for
that. I'm
for
volunteering
the faulty bracket for the tournament.
Faulty bracket.
I'd like to join this civil
all right.
class action suit.
I'll send you a screen grab of my bracket where I've obviously missed two choices, I think in the east part of the bracket. And
I wasn't updated on my standings on day 2.
Oh, that's right. See, there you go.
Anyway.
Man, we got a whole crew against this guy, Kevin.
I will
river.
study up and be ready.
You're the best, Paul.
Paul Harding, 1-800-LAW-1010, 1-800-LAW-1010.com. Thanks, pal.
Thanks, guys.
Quinn and Cantara, mornings on PYX 106.